Ladies and gentlemen, over the past couple of weeks, I have posted various different top AI coin lists, where I talk about some of the AI coins I'm looking into, and if you've been paying close attention, I told you I'm practically going all in on AI. In only one video, I said I might go all in on meme coins, but I kinda split the bag. And again, for the longest time I've said, take a look at AI, gaming, but it's not so hot right now. It will get hotter though over time. Memes in the beginning and end of a season. It's a little here. RWA, so real world assets, and of course the Bitcoin ecosystem. But my primary focus, and I told you guys as well, just go for one sector and become a master of it, is AI. Those are mostly the coins that I'm holding right now, and that's what I've made, I think, 5 lists on in the last month. Well, more videos are coming very, very soon. A little bit later today, I'm going to get you guys one juicy video on why I'm so bullish on one specific coin that was also in my list of yesterday, and that is Layer AI. It's really funny. I make a video yesterday saying, hey, this is definitely one of my top AI coins, and just today, less than 24 hours later, it is up 50%. Still though, I think that the next couple of days are kind of fishy, right? It's still so small though, 14 million market cap, and take a look at the performance over a little bit more of time. Just crazy, absolutely crazy. 8x or so in a very little time span. And that's the funny thing. AI coins are hot, but they will get so much hotter. Nvidia right now is getting such heavy momentum, but that will only in due course translate over into all of these various coins. 𝗓𝗐 was in one of my lists a little bit longer ago. I think it was like a week and a half. I made a coin list yesterday, but I only wanted to include, I think, 8. And last week I did 5. Some of the ones I did not mention yesterday, because I don't like it when I have to make lists of 15 coins or so, because a lot of people say, Dusty, just put 5, but 5 is not enough. I need at least like 8, but that means I have to sometimes split the coins in different videos. 𝗓𝗐, for example, I think the last time I talked about it was at 76 or so, and you can see over the month, it's done a roughly 500% gain. We bought this actually, we were early investors into this, so the price was very, very low, but I think I rebought it or bought it again at like roughly 11 cents or so, because it dipped down somewhere. Maybe it was 18 cents. I think it was 11 somewhere, but it was mostly trading on DEXs. So perhaps this is not completely picking up where the price went. Right now still, for the most part, it is trading on DEXs, so I mostly buy these things on Uniswap, but basically at nearly $1 billion FDV, which is the fully diluted valuation, almost $1 a piece. This is definitely one of my greatest AI coins of the bunch. Another coin, Tada! I always like it. This one, at the start, I didn't actually invest much money. It was mostly just a moon bag. But over a while here, it's actually also just kept up the performance ever since its launch. It's not showing up here, but the launch was significantly cheaper. And I must say, a couple of unlocks still have to happen. I don't think some of the early investors got their coins yet. So perhaps in a month or two, the price might kind of falter from that ever so slightly. But for right now, the way they're doing, they've just had some amazing performance, even though it's relatively small, 2 exchanges just quite yet. But the reason I like it so much is, even though this is not so nice, right? You want coins that have a higher circulating percentage, because this means, because it's just new, it's like from last month. This means a lot of the early investors will still need to get tokens. It's just at 5%. One thing I'll say is in a bull market, it doesn't matter as much, because many people get burned on that thinking, oh, I shouldn't buy. There's too many investors need to get tokens. These guys are then incentivized also to make sure their investment does well over time, and usually they don't kill the chart. In a bull market, that is. Huh? In a bear market, it gets wrecked. But some of my coins that were only at like 1% at the start are now 3 times the price at 13%. And this means the total amount of tokens that are unlocked out of the total amount that there exists. So don't hold this number too dearly. I wanted to say the reason I like it so much is because it's on Elrond. So it's something completely on a different angle than most coins I hold. And as I said before, it's always nice to have some diversification to not only hold the same type of bags. Now, I don't think I even need to tell you, SingularityNET AVAX just keeps on rising. Just a month ago at 29 cents, right now at $1.35. It just keeps going up. What can I tell you? It just keeps going up. And there's one thing many people don't understand, and that is that you should not just buy it once, because there's a good chance that if you look at this tomorrow, the day after, or the day after, that we're down a bunch because it just keeps gaining. But 2 things I should add to that. If you buy only once, there's a good chance, again, you get a little bit unlucky, that you just buy today and it's down tomorrow. 1.5 is I'm not a financial advisor. I'm telling you guys what I'm excited about and I'm looking into, but at the end of the day, it's your own choice. Point number 2, though, is that if the bull market progresses, Bitcoin breaks that 70K mark, that many of these bullish, mostly narrative bullish, right, AI, and these momentum coins is what I call them, will keep going greater. I mean, right now at 1.7 billion, it's massive, but I still think it could do 20 times as big. So keep that in mind for sure. Because the other coin I want to quickly talk about here, Fetch. I can't make this up. It's right now at $3. Just a month ago at 55 cents. We've been shouting this for so long. Just for fun, take a look at how many AI coin videos I've made here over the past couple of months. And you know what's funny as well, guys? You'll see just how many people are going to start pushing these AI coins in like the next few weeks or next few months now that they are hot. But realize we've made a ton of videos a couple months back about AI coins that then nobody seemed to care about. It's mostly when the narrative gets hot that a lot of big guys get on board and a lot of people think, oh. But the whole goal is to beat the narrative. I'm going to type it in here, see. Apparently, I've made over 80 AI videos. I'm just taking the YouTube statistics. And I kind of wonder what I talked about in this video here. This one is from the 28th of January, 2023. Crypto holders, be prepared. This could blow up the next bull run. Talking about AI cryptos. Perhaps it's a bad video. I don't even quite remember what I made or what I talked about in here. Back then, my knowledge about these AI coins was also far less. But just looking back at these prices right now, it just hurts. Because you can see Fetch here at 27 cents and AGX at 17 cents. Just realize that over 1 year, AGX, for example, would have been what, like a 7x or so? And Fetch would have been a 10x. Ocean, for example, from 37 cents to I think $1.30 right now. I just watched it back. And I really say in a funny way that I'm not really sure which ones will pop off, but I noticed not many AI coins are at the top of the top yet, even though the sector should do really well. And so it's still for you guys at that point to figure out, but it's something good to look into. And that was, I think, the best I could have done, because looking back at it now, I really didn't have a good clue over which coins had most potential. I didn't spend much time yet. It kind of came from there. By the way, you might be asking yourself, Dusty, why is this so freaking light? I tried a lot of different settings, but it's too bright outside. And you know, I'm a little bit darker, so if I put that light all the way off for this, all of a sudden, you're not gonna see me, you know, you're gonna see my teeth. Anyway, today I had such a good day. What did I buy yesterday? Because I'm a freaking genius. AGI. What did I talk about yesterday in my video? AGI, because that's what I did. What did I talk about yesterday? RSS3. Look at those gains, 34%. Again, I don't want to claim to be a freaking genius because I'm not. This ain't hard. It's simple deduction. And you have to understand that I think this is still just the start. But I can't keep saying that for too much longer is the problem as well. Like, I've been saying this is just the start for 3 months. And at some point, guys, NVIDIA is now the 3rd biggest company in the world. You're not going to be early anymore. Like a month ago, for example, when I released some of those videos, you were really, really early onto the curve. Right now, a lot of people have this similar idea that AI is the next big thing. And a lot of these coins are now at all-time highs or close to all-time highs. And so from here on forward, things are going to get more and more risky as time progresses. You can see the average gains of this month in the sector, right? I think the average gain is over 100% on this. And that's, again, really funny when I look back on some of my videos where I said, just buy anything. Just close your eyes and buy the entire list. You'll be fine. Because it turned out to be indeed exactly what happened. That whatever you bought, you would be fine. Which leads me to the next point. In the near future here, I think today I'm going to do one video and very soon I'm going to do more videos. Talking specifically about some project that I hold or that I've kind of forgotten about yada, to kind of explain more in depth about why specifically that one. Like for example with RSS3, it's a while back that somebody gave me that tip and it didn't, honest truth, it didn't actually do too well for a long time. But still, I'm very happy that I bought because perhaps Bitcoin could have made me more gains. I think people pushing me towards buying this helps me in understanding the narrative more of. So even though it might have not been the best ROI investment yet, because I still think it will do greater, I might have never now held any if I didn't get back in or didn't get into it like a while back. You understand where I'm coming from? I don't think many people know about RSS3 because it's not, or it hasn't been that hot. It's something that a lot of people look over. But I think perhaps if we look back in a few months from now, what if it's done really, really crazy gains? And if it was in a bullish session like this here, when looking through the AI coin list, everything is bullish, right? And this one is so far lower down the rankings. I might have never gotten into it, but perhaps even though right now would have made more gains on Bitcoin, over the next few months, those will make me way more gains. In the AGI, for example, 713% up in a month. Paul here, which I don't actually hold too much of because I kind of think, you know, I have some opinions on it, but I told it before, I think at 23 cents or so, it will still probably do well. And indeed from there, it's 3x'd. That's one of my earlier AI videos. AOS, I talked about yesterday, right? 50% up right now. Isn't it funny? Every single coin we talked about yesterday, I think 80% of the coins we talked about in my top 8 list yesterday is up just massive amounts right now. And again, the funny part about that is, in my opinion, that you can just get kind of lucky with this AI stuff. Damn, though, I can't imagine. Just 750 mil. People think this is really high, but in the reality of sorts, this is kind of nothing, man. Many of these, in my humble opinion, can still reach the $20-30 billion mark over the run. Oh, it's crazy to see. Just yesterday in my video, what was it at? 50 cents? Right now it's 70 cents. That is absolutely massive. Just absolutely crazy. And if you guys want a video on EOS and why exactly I'm bullish on that coin as well, just let me know down below. Again, many of these might have corrections throughout time, but I kind of think about it in the multiple month time span, which is why I recommend to nobody to just buy everything at once and never look back, because that's scary. You might just buy yourself into it the day Bitcoin dips, and then a lot of these AI coins will see a massive dip as well, just warning people. But I think if you look a couple of months ahead, many of these will still have 10x growth potential, because I think the sector will probably still do a 500x. A while back I said 1000x, but we've already really tripled, I think, in this time span. I think we'll still at least do a couple hundred X. Many of these top coins will still 10, 20, 30X. Even though they're already at close to $1 billion, I think many of these coins will be 25, 30 billion. Because this run, I think AI is really going to be high up there. But again, just my humble own opinion. Of course, you're free to do as you please. But if you want more AI type of videos, let me know down below. Because right now, over the last month or two, it's been making the most amount of gains I've ever made in my life. And I really want to hopefully help you guys out by understanding my investment thesis. But yeah, another layer AI video coming out later today. If you guys want different ones, let me know down below. And if you want more AI coins I'm looking into, let me know as well.